Dad was always busy. Sport was always part of our lives. His father was station master in Nottingham at that time, and so I think that's why he went to Nottingham. Dad was awarded the Order Caligulae, which was always known as the Order of the Boot. This was presented to him as Secretary of the Students' Union, followed by being President of the Union and then Vice President of the National Union of Students in 1930-31. He was so used to organising things. For example, his organisation of the World Cup would have come from some of these conferences abroad which he attended right from the 30s. I think it gave him a chance to use his abilities in a way other than his English studies. He was always encouraging other people to diversify their interests, not just to remain single-minded. He was always promoting change, improvement. He worked with women in the universities, and I think he never thought about women in a lower capacity role. He would expect women to be able to rise in the same way as men. He was so serious about going to football and seeing what was going on in the crowd, so that his life was taken up. Hopefully women are aware of his role in women's football.
I've played football since I was like 6. I chose football because it's like the epitome of like a team sport. You do it for each other.
So Denis Follows had a big role within women's football, and he was the one that legalised women's football and wrote that letter. The fact that he was an alumni shows that anyone can achieve anything, just because the fact that you're one little student doesn't mean that you can't have a big impact one day.
Thank you for doing what you did all those years ago, because I wouldn't be standing here without it. I think there's definitely more room for people who aren't afraid to do what's different when they know it's like the right thing to do. Yeah.
Seemed like a happy person, but also a go-getter, you know? He wanted something, he went and got it, and he saw something wasn't right, and he did everything he could to correct that. And I think that takes guts.
I think his impact has been huge. Having the national team now being second, third in the world, we would have probably never seen that in 1930 when he was a student here. But making his sacrifice and his pledge towards women's football 50 years ago, I think really, well, I suppose, is very thankful to where the programme and where women's football is now.
I mean, it's just incredible, the difference in that my granddaughters now are really passionate about women's sport. Yes, it's really very, very exciting.
I think it's about to go boom, women's football at the moment. And the next 10 years is going to be really big, like year by year improvement. So it's going to be really exciting to see from a player perspective, yeah.
I think he would be extremely pleased and proud because of his connections for so many years with Nottingham, that this has happened. Yes, he would be thrilled.